How goes it? I'm Willis Maxwell Jr. and this is What Did We Miss? Here I'll tell you the stories that WWAY did not. That's something I suggested I could do and was shocked when they agreed to it. Your news coverage has enough coronavirus news, so we're taking a break from that to get updates on weird stories I've told you in the past. Today we're focusing on homeowners who went to defend their artistic choices. For more, we go to 2018 Wills with a story out of Florida. A couple in Florida are facing staggering fines for having a mural of Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night painted on their home. The city of Mount Dora is fining them $100 a day because the mural is considered a sign and their home isn't zoned for advertising. If you're thinking, that's not advertising, Van Gogh doesn't need publicity, I'll remind you, it's Florida. They think Van Gogh is a description of what an automobile does. Yep, these are my things. Let me tell you what they do. You got dog bark, door open, and Van Gogh. $100 a day is a pretty hefty price. They're trying to put up art, not park at Wrightsville Beach. The couple sued the city of Mount Dora for violating their constitutional right to expression. 5 months after I covered the story, they reached a settlement that allows them to keep the mural on their home. Now, I'm not taking credit, but it is impossible to ignore that this happened after I talked about it, so you're welcome. Nancy Nemhauser and Lubomir Yastrzebski painted the house as a way to make sure their autistic son can always find his way home. Should he get lost, he can always tell a stranger, I live in the Van Gogh house. Nothing can foil that plan. Unless a neighbor gets their house painted like Picasso and the stranger doesn't know the difference between post-impressionism and cubism. The settlement also awarded $15,000 to the couple to make up for the more than $10K they paid in fines. Originally, they only painted the stone wall around the home, but then the city labeled it graffiti because it didn't match the house. That's when they painted the whole house, and that's when the city should have given up. That's a clear sign that these people are too resourceful and too petty to lose a fight. It seems Mount Dora is now trying to embrace public art. February, they announced that they are looking for muralists to decorate the walls surrounding trash compactors in the city. Since they're looking for designs, I'm submitting this. Now, let you know how that goes. For our next story, let's ride with the family down the street. Don't know Javier Sotomayor. He's the Gustavo Dudamel of the high jump. Don't know Gustavo Dudamel? Hey folks, Will's here. This goes on for a while. I'm just gonna move on to the next story. We might check in with me later, we might not. Again, it keeps going. Don't know Kelly Sue DeConnick. Homeowners in Hillsborough, California are annoyed with their neighbor for making some slight modifications. Florence Fang took a page right out of history when she designed her property to look like the Flintstones. The yard has Fred, Wilma, a woolly mammoth, and dinosaurs. Neighbors are angry and calling it an eyesore.
You have to, go with the area, not like that.
Okay, well I have good news for everyone else in the neighborhood. There are enough Hanna-Barbera cartoons to go around. Oh, your crazy neighbor is upstaging your contemporary ranch-style home? Not anymore, now you're the Jetsons. Next door, Quick Draw McGraw. Next door, Magilla Gorilla. If you're really concerned about her blending in, just up your creativity instead of trying to enforce your basicness. The neighbor's complaints have caused the town to sue Fang for refusing to take the statues down. She didn't have a permit to make them when she put them up. I like the statues, I think they're great. My only problem is that the creatures on the Flintstones all worked as appliances. Where does she get all these unemployed dinosaurs? Fang is still involved in a legal battle with the city. Last year, she countersued Hillsborough for racial discrimination, which put them in the awkward position of saying, I think your house was ugly even if you were white. Fang bought the home in 2017 for $2.8 million. I'm telling all of you now, if I buy a home for $2.8 million, I'm making the whole thing look like Space Jam and nobody can tell me nothing. Every morning, wake up, dunk on a Monstar, keep it moving. I'm Willis Maxwell Jr., and that's what we missed.